What's up, fellow entrepreneurs? It's John Fagerholm again. Today, I want to talk about the ruling a few days ago from a California judge that Uber and Lyft have to classify their drivers as employees. So, if you're familiar with me, you know that I find this type of government interference into private contracting not only unconstitutional, but just absolutely abhorrent. But Anyway, it happened. So in May, Attorney General Javier Becerra, along with the cities of Los Angeles, San Francisco, and San Diego, sued Uber and Lyft for misclassification of drivers. And this month, a judge ruled against the ride-sharing apps. So in his ruling, Superior Court Judge Ethan Schuman said that Uber and Lyft's arguments that drivers are independent contractors flies in the face of economic reality and common sense. You know what flies in the face of economic reality and common sense, Judge Schuman? More than 100,000 drivers without the income they would make as a driver during a global pandemic when the unemployment rate in California is 16.3%. The ruling is stayed for 10 days, and Uber and Lyft are expected to file an emergency appeal. If the appeal fails, Uber and Lyft have indicated that they will likely cease operations in California. That's right, you heard me correctly. Cease operations in California. Once again, California's leaders have figured out a way to take a California company that helps generate millions of dollars in needed income to otherwise unemployed or underemployed citizens and force it to shut down because they want their cut. What else could it be? They said it's to protect workers, but how does driving Uber and Lyft out of California protect anyone? Will it protect the citizens of Los Angeles and San Francisco that have seen a 14% drop in drunk driving since Uber and Lyft was launched? Or how about San Diego that has seen a 32% decrease in drunk driving? I may just be cynical about California leadership at this point, but I don't believe it has anything to do with protecting workers and everything to do with making sure California and favored unions get their cut. That's just my opinion. I have no evidence of it. These are elected officials that have never owned or operated a business. Look them up. I'm not making this stuff up. They have been voted into one political position after the other with the promise of making California better. But ask yourself, is California better without Uber and Lyft? How about if rides cost you, the already overburdened tax-paying citizen, 10 times what it currently costs because of all the additional costs of employees that Uber and Lyft would have to pass on to you, the customer, if they're required to reclassify them as employees. It just doesn't make any sense. Yes, Uber and Lyft are big companies, but remember, they did not start out that way. Someone had to conceive it, take all the risks, and work hard to make it what it is today, just like you with your business. It's voting season again, so entrepreneurs, I can't say it enough. Stop voting for politicians that have never owned a business and have no idea how their stupidity affects you. Also, take a look at Proposition 22. This is a measure that will help keep Uber, Lyft, DoorDash, and other app-based companies that make our lives better stay in California. Read it for yourself. Don't take my opinion for it, but read it and see if this is a good workaround for what California is saying, isn't a good enough protection for drivers. So until next time, stay productive.